Right. So, here we are again. The first Sunday in the new year, and today was a very sunny day here. Yes. I hope that the first week in the new year was very fruitful, and we're still in the middle of the winter. Such a awkward time for a new year. Like when we're just deeply in the dark womb of the winter season, and then just coming out of our cocoon or even being still in it. In Germany, we had this tradition of the Rauhnächte, and they just ended yesterday. And yeah, it's such a season to go within. It's like the cycles of life. We have the spring where we grow as a child, like from a baby to a child. And then we have the summer, really our teenage years, our young adulthood. And then we're stepping into the autumn, into the season of maturity, and where we actually start to be really grounded in our true self and who we are. We find the center in us. And from there, we start to create and bring it out in the world and share ourselves. And then the winter comes, also in the seasons of the cycle of the human life, in which we go more into the state of wisdom. We know so much then. We just know. It's really incredible. We have had all these experiences and this we observed all of this different states of being and looping thoughts and consciousness within ourselves, that there's this rest, this truth arising from this experiential wisdom, from just living life. And this is the winter stage, this sitting and resting and finding this warmth within, really reflecting. Yeah. So today I would like you to explore with me together the three centers of the body. The three centers as lighthouses of three main prana flows. This is the belly center, the lower dantian, just behind the navel. Then we have the middle dantian, which is in the middle of the chest area. It's related to our heart. And we have the upper dantian, which is the center of the brain, just where the two hemispheres come together, the point of hemisync. Um, and we're gonna work with the central channel today. And the central channel is it's the core of our beingness. And I would say also the central channel is what all life forms have. And it's this one breath we all share, this one reality we all share this. And we're gonna really work in this inner field, in the center of the human being, and yeah, activate or energize these three centers, which are on a physical level all connected to the vagus nerve. It's like a really big nerve system and where electric impulses, sensations, and a lot of information is transmitted. You could also say it's the belly brain, the heart brain, and the brain brain. So you have these three huge networks, nerve systems coming together. And with our mind, our consciousness, our intention and attention, we're just gonna put our energies there and make them move. Um, so I hope by now you have settled in, you are sitting comfortably, whether you lay down, you sit up straight. It's really how you feel right now. I would like you just to start breathing and sigh out of your mouth. And the first thing we're gonna do is just below us, under our body, we sit up straight. It's just below under feet. Or when we lay down, it's just under our body. And there's just this little vortex opening, and this vortex leads to the center of the earth. And it just starts to swirl, and it's pulling all of the low frequencies, the energies, entities, beings, whatever's there, thoughts, emotions. They just, like a vacuum cleaner, just soak it in and just bring it in the hands of the mother so she can use it. She can use this energy and put it differently together and distributes it around the planet again. It's part of her job. Our job is to work with her and to make this transfiguration, this shift and change possible. It's like during the day we really feel the emotion. We're not becoming it, we're not identifying what we're feeling it. And we're allowing it to be and we're accepting it. Through that, we work through layers of collective experience, of collective energies, of personal, from just being here and having the courage and the perfect amount of detachment also. But there's this willingness, this courage, this love, just letting it flow through. So let us find this place within us, which knows Mother Earth. And just before we start the meditation, we're gonna connect our heart to the heart of the planet, all ourselves, so to speak. And we're gonna connect our heart to the center of the universe. Just gonna breathe in our heart and send out the beam of light into the heart of the planet. So, and the beam of light from our heart into the center of the universe. Now we're gonna start to breathe from above and below simultaneously in our heart and really feel how these qualities come together, the father and the mother, and we as the child in the middle, the lower world, the upper world, and the middle world. And we as this guardian of this world, this bridge, we are sitting here and allowing this, allowing the connection with this three qualities, with the Trinity vibration. And we breathe in our heart and we breathe out a big sphere around our body. And With every in-breath and out-breath, it's gonna grow. We breathe in, and the sphere grows around our body. It's as big as the whole room, and it continues growing. Grows. It's as big as the city, the planet, and you just let it go. Let it go back to source. And for a moment, we're sitting in this, coming in our heart and going out of it. It's just happening. That's the beauty. Now we have all the time to observe. So the technology of the human body is running on its own. And now we just simply have a look. What does it do? So we go into the perspective of the being within this human body, or you could say in this light technology of the human body, with all its energy centers and different geometries around it, Merkaba, the torus fields, with its nervous system and blood vessels, organs and bones, all of the different universes within the same world, the same reality. We all have already have many different dimensions to look at. Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. We have all these names and labels and concepts just to get aware on how many dimensions we are actually sitting right now. And they're all interconnected and interdependent. But they're also functioning without you doing anything. And it's relaxing because often we have to do a lot when we live with responsibilities. Just coming here for a moment and just having a look that everything is just happening. So good. So let us focus on the belly center. Just put our attention here and we breathe in and out. With every in-breath, there's a sphere of light expanding in our belly. And on the out-breath, it becomes this little pearl just in the center. In-breath expansion, out-breath contraction, and forming of this shiny diamond, a pearl. So like just recognize we are now centering in the prana flow center. And while we are breathing, letting the body breathe and observing it in this space of breathing, we feel into how the prana feels. So we can maybe have a look if they really feel different for us once we journey. Really feel how the belly gets, the whole area down to the perineum, above, like to the solar plexus. All of it is really filled with this steam concentration. The next out breath, I would like you to breathe up the central channel in your body into the middle Dantian. We breathe out into the middle Dantian and breathing in from here. And really feel how the belly and the heart are connected through the central channel, and that we breathe in and out now through the heart and center tension in this area. Let's have a look. What has changed? Quality of the prana. What changed in the experience? Why we're here? Let us bring forward the emotion of appreciation and gratitude and love towards a situation, a person in our life, maybe an animal, or just pure innocent happiness from our heart. Let us just generate this moment. We can also see ourselves in front of us, and ourselves in front of us is telling us a story, is telling us, so happy. I overcame what has blocked me. So strong. And we just feel how happy we are for ourselves, for this beautiful being having accomplished what has hindered him from finding true happiness or true restfulness in who they are. Often when I'm around my neighbors and friends, sometimes I just feel, oh, they're not in a good place right now. And that's what I do. I project them in front of me, and they're gonna tell me, I can see the truth now. I feel so loved, so grateful for life. And in this moment, I feel so much love for them. And I really like to believe this is how I assist them. And that's how we can assist our friends and family and the people around us with our will intention, our love for them and for us. Let us bring our attention back to our center, breathing in and out, and dropping deeper into the silence. With every heartbeat, there's a new torus field expanding. And the torus, bum bum, bum bum, a new image of reality, a new image of bum bum, bum bum. Alright. Right, let us breathe in another time in our heart and breathe out through the central channel in the middle of our brain. And we are breathing in into the center of our brain. We're feeling the connection from the middle Dantian, the heart, to the upper Dantian, the middle of our brain. And let us sit on this throne, on the chair, in the center. And let us feel, see, sense, know the quality of. Let us feel the spaciousness of the mind. Brain center, so it's a very important point. And often we like to lead the brain from the heart. We have to remember what gifts see in the center of sleep perception. Clear seeing and of space, stillness, silence. Oh, so with the next out breath, gonna breathe out into the heart and slowly journey down the central chakra into the breath here, and then out breath into the belly here, and we're gonna drop down into the perineum. Just in this area of the tailbone where the spine starts, and we rest there in this bow. And now from the bow, from the perineum, we draw up a straight line of light from the perineum through the center of our body towards the crown and really illuminate the central channel. And we're drawing this line up again from the perineum to the crown and back down. And let's feel the central channel as a complete tube running through our body, through the center of our. And it even goes beyond. It goes standing below our body and above our body. But for right now, let's just stay within our body and focus on the perineum. And with an inhale, we're gonna breathe up the whole central channel until we reach the top of our head, the crown, and our out breath we just let go and we feel it sinking down and energy is collecting again at the perineum. We're gonna continue for a couple of minutes. We're breathing through the central channel up as an in breath down with the out breath. And we know everything is connected to the central channel. So when we breathe here, it's gonna be so clarifying, transformative, opening, and actually detoxing on many levels of being. And if some of you have done the Vipassana, which is taught by Asan Goenkaji, we work with body vibration. So you can even just swipe your intention, your attention from the perineum and just bring the attention up and feel how you move the energy with that. Otherwise, we can just stay with the breathing up from the perineum and down again. And the longer we're sitting here and doing this, the more we can get aware that it's actually happening with less and less effort. That it seems at a certain point that it's just going up and down and down. We're really resting in the core of our being. Often. You can feel how this energy moving up and down through the central channel is radiating in all directions from this central channel tube, like illuminating the whole body, all its cells, and even going beyond the limits of. Alright, very good. So what we are doing now is we're focusing on first chakra, the lower heart chakra, just on the lower end of, yeah, bone, bone of your chest, just in between your nipples. And we're gonna focus there. And we draw the energy from above and below into the sacred center. We're gonna expand it from there. And now I would like you to breathe 360 degrees from all directions into the lower heart chakra and out again. We're letting go of the central channel and just focus on this one chakra. Breathing into the Christ chakra and breathing out from all directions. And the lower heart chakra is the only chakra which is directly connected to the tiny space of the head. But if you go in through the lower heart chakra to go out through too. So just for now, keep breathing in and breathing out. And now, know that the lower heart chakra and the tiny space are connected. And through breathing in here, you can already imagine what is actually happening on an energy, on a spiritual level. Breathing in the world and breathing it out through the heart and tiny space. So now let us go of this breathing too. Ah, so beautiful. Thank you so much for doing this. So now wherever you find the point of your consciousness, wherever it is, you're gonna bring it in the center of the chest. You want to, you can feel like there's a magnet in the center of your chest and it's pulling your consciousness in. Bam, and there you are. Just trust yourself. And in front of you, you can see your physical heart. You can feel it or you can sense it. Maybe you just know that your heart is in front of you. Just for a moment, let's give our love to our heart. Let us recognize that it's this amazing, multidimensional space. Indescribable and so familiar. It has all these different qualities. So let us step in our heart right now. Let us go through the wall and we find ourselves in our physical heart. And from here we just let go and we let ourselves fall. And we feel that we are falling. And we know we're gonna go right into the sacred space of the heart. We're being pulled there, pulled by our soul. We are pulled there because this is why we come here. This is part of what we are doing here on this. Seems so easy, but to truly rest in this space, here and now, and actually open to the information encoded in it, this needs dedication, this needs courage and a longing for truth. So it's amazing that you're all on this journey for so long, that you're open one. So let us arrive in the sacred space now. And really feel, see, sense what is around you, or what's happening. It's this really peaceful place. It's very calm. It's a certain vibration. And see what's happening today. Are there some hieroglyphs in the language you don't know yet? It's such a beautiful space, everybody. Beautiful. I would like us for a moment Let's go back in the center of our chest. Let's find another entry. Let's look in our heart in front of us. See it or sense it or know that it's there. And see, sense, feel or know the torus field around the heart, the small one, the inner torus field. And we're gonna jump on it. We're gonna surf on the torus field. And whether from above or from below, we're gonna just swirl around in the vortex of the torus field and going in, and being soaked into the sacred space from there. And you're being pulled and pulled. And when you stop moving, you have arrived. So from here we start to move again. Maybe there's an entry point into the tiny space. Maybe door, table, a pearl, a waterfall, or you're just moving. We're really talking about heart imagery. You're just gonna move into the tiny space. And see, sense, feel, and now changes vibration, the pitch, the sensations in the body. It's really profound. You can really experience the shift between the rooms and the energetic composition. Like in the heart of hearts. And if it's black, it's very psychedelic. However, God is manifesting right now for you. Just take it as it is. We are all sitting there and have a beautiful experience here, even if it's just resting. So recharging for ourselves. And we don't have to leave here. We can open our eyes from here if we like to, very slowly. And during the day, every time when we think on it, when we remember, oh, and we go back in the heart, in the time space. And it becomes a simple movement from the brain and the heart. And then we start to see through the heart, start to live in the heart. So for now, I would like you to go off and have your own experiences. And really ask some questions. If this is really the place to communicate and to get insights, because it comes from this pure space. So thank you, and I wish you all a beautiful Sunday. Gonna meet you next time. Goodbye.